Today, we're starting an ambitious journey in New Jersey with the goal of making it all the way to Arizona in just 5 days. If you're new here, welcome. We're Bob and Hillary, and this fall, we packed up our RV and hit the road for an epic East Coast adventure. We started in Roanoke, Virginia, and worked our way up to Bar Harbor, Maine, where we tried lobster rolls for the first time and hiked the stunning Beehive Loop in Acadia National Park. From there, we crossed into Canada, where we stumbled upon the longest pedestrian suspension bridge in North America. Next, we decided to conquer Vermont by driving the entire state in one day on the scenic Route 100, stopping at all the top spots along the way. And then came one of the biggest highlights, seeing New York City for the very first time. The skyscrapers, the bright lights of Times Square, and the chaos of driving through downtown, it was everything we had imagined and more. We wrapped things up in New Jersey with our amazing friends, Kevin, Taylor, and baby Wyatt from Mathers on the Map. They welcomed us into their home. Taylor made us an amazing breakfast, and they provided the time and space for us to do a full reset. Laundry, filling our water tank, just all the little things that we had not been able to get to. Now it's time to head home. We've got around 34 hours of driving ahead of us in what we hope to do in just under 5 days. And we're taking you along for the ride. The last time you guys saw us, Bob was driving on the crazy roads in New York City.
Yeah, getting out of New York was stressful, but not quite as intense as driving down there.
Here's the concerns we have on this trip. A, we don't actually know our route home yet.
Okay, here's the things I'm concerned about. So we still haven't changed the oil, which we are due.
We just got due like 500 miles ago.
Yeah, it's fairly recent, but it's due now.
It's due.
We are out of propane, so if we take a northern route, we could potentially need our heater, and we don't have any propane.
Yeah, and if we need to cook and stuff.
And obviously cooking will be more of a challenge.
Yeah, so we need propane. We need an oil change.
I've been doing some troubleshooting on the water leak.
Major water leak.
But I haven't been able to find any additional leaks, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, and I don't know if I trust it yet.
Yeah, we thought he had fixed it, and then the next day there was water on our carpet again, and he tore everything apart.
And I don't know if that was just residual, like some water got trapped because of maybe the tilt or something of the van, and then when we were driving it broke loose, or maybe there's another one completely. I really don't know.
We don't know, so there could be a water leak. Anything else?
No, I think those are my big three.
Those are your big three?
Hello. Good, how are you?
Have a great day.
You too, thank you very much.
Thank you.
These tolls are no joke. 470, I think we went like 3.5 miles.
Delaware, here we come. Do we have to pay a toll?
Yep.
We have to pay a toll to leave New Jersey? Guys, we have spent so much money on tolls in New Jersey. No one told us. Luckily, we had a lot of cash on us. $5.
North, 95 south, 494 or 495 south.
No, mine just says keep it says keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
So my map on my phone has us going to a Costco. Bob's phone has us going to Richmond, Virginia. If
I just picked a destination.
Don't get your hopes up if you want us to go there. We actually are going to figure it out when we're at Costco.
You said 4A.
4A. Exit 4A to the right. Who here loves Costco? Honestly, we could do a whole video series hitting every Costco in America, and we would have so much fun. I know, we're aging ourselves right now. Sorry. Costco, all we bought was water. We're that lame.
It was fun though.
PB&J. I made lunch.
You did, thank you.
Could somebody document that Hillary made lunch? And now, we're on our way to
Durham. Well, going to Virginia. We take the southern route. We don't know exactly where we're going to stop. Our target right now is Durham, but I don't know if we'll make it all the way there. It just depends on traffic in DC. Okay. I didn't close up the water compartment after I filled it up, so it's been open this whole entire time. So I need to jump out on the middle of the highway. Well, not in the middle of the highway. On the side of the road and close it. So I'll be back.
And I'm getting out more money. Because apparently in Delaware, there are. Oh, we're about to pay $4 to cross the toll in Delaware. So we just went over the Woodrow Wilson Memorial Bridge, and we are officially in
Virginia.
Virginia.
Hillary is in the back editing, and we are in Richmond, Virginia. And some heavy traffic. I just got passed by a cop on the left-hand side. And so I'm curious if there's an accident up here because the traffic has been pretty brutal. Guess I don't see an accident, just a lot of traffic.
We made it to North Carolina. Oh my God, that was lame.
Well, I gotta drive.
Yeah, true. We made it to North Carolina. We have 50 more minutes until we're done for the day. Dun dun dun. We're in.
Durham, North Carolina.
We made it to our first stop
On our trip home.
on our trip home. You're never gonna believe where we're at.
We're at a Cracker Barrel.
And Bob leveled. He found a spot. We're pretty much like completely level. Can you see it?
I don't know if you can see that, but that right there is perfection.
Okay, so look, here's the stats for the day. We're gonna share end of every day. At the end of the day, we're gonna share stats and figure out how many days it takes us to get from New Jersey to Arizona, yada, yada, yada. So today, day 1, miles, 451.
Okay. That's not bad.
Day 1, hours.
Probably about 8.5.
8.5 hours, yeah. Stops, how many stops?
Let's see, we made 2, one for gas and one for Costco. No, actually we made 3 because we stopped for gas twice.
Yeah, 2 gas stops and 1 just Costco walk around stop.
Yeah, we had to start the day off getting gas because we didn't have any.
Yeah, so. And then the states we went through today. We started in New Jersey.
Yep.
Delaware.
Yep.
Maryland. Virginia. North Carolina.
Yeah, I think you got them all.
Good morning. It's the next day. We're getting ready to get on the road. It's almost 5 a.m. I'm just so shocked. No one else stayed at the Cracker Barrel last night. Usually there's always at least one other van or RV or something, but no one else was here. We did look up this spot on iOverlander just to see what people said about it, and a lot of complaints about no spots being level at all. We actually were able to find a super level spot, almost perfectly level. So if you ever come to this Cracker Barrel, where are we? Put it right here. Do not remember. This is the spot right here. Second cup of coffee. Here we come. Think it's open?
I would bet that it is. It should be.
We're in Charlotte, North Carolina, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Traffic is bonkers.
Yeah, it's not that fun.
Feels like almost like DC traffic.
Okay, and it's 7:30 a.m.
A second, should be right here on the right.
We're about to go into South Carolina. Welcome to South Carolina. We're in South Carolina.
It's time for a potty break.
We've been waiting a long time. He didn't want to go in North Carolina, apparently.
I woke up there, so I'm done with it.
Done. We are in South Carolina. We are 5.5 hours from Birmingham, Alabama. And from there, we're going to decide what to do. We're in Georgia. Woo woo! Yay! Georgia! Let's
Georgia
go. Are we staying in Georgia tonight?
Now,
No. We're going to
we're on
Georgia.
Mississippi.
We're on to Mississippi. Let's go. So does anybody live in Georgia and understand the Express Peach Pass? Because we did not, and thought it was just like all the other tolls and things that we've been going through. And we were like, oh, we'll go, and it was like backed up traffic. And we're like, oh, we'll just take that Express Peach Pass. And I'm like, I'll just go online and pay it. Or they'll send us a bill, like so many other states have said, oh, we'll just send you a bill. But I was starting to get concerned because I was like, well, it's not saying like, we'll send you a bill, no big deal. I finally saw a sign that said you must have it. And I'm like, whoa, 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 what's going on?
Well, luckily, we only drove in it for, I don't know, it said like $3 or $4 worth of tolls. So it's not that much.
It's not that much. So I went online and I looked it up. And if I'm reading right, we are going to get a violation of $25 for going in that lane. Which obviously, that's just the way it is then.
Yeah.
We'll just have to pay the violation. But
At this point, it was worth it.
it's just like we didn't understand like the Georgia Peach Pass. I've like never heard of it before. And we come from Arizona where you don't have tolls. So we've been learning about tolls this whole trip. And I think what I've learned is every state has different rules.
It's true.
Which makes sense. But anyways,
Hopefully we don't pay a lot of fees. 'Cause I'm hoping there's not too many other states that are like going to penalize us for not having the transport. But
all the other ones that we did said they'd mail us a bill. Like it would say it. And that's why I was getting nervous. I'm like, why aren't they saying they'll just mail us a bill? So I don't know if you live in Georgia or you have any information about that, let us know. We're about to go into Atlanta, Georgia.
My back itches.
So yeah, who knew? We're learning so much on this trip. Yeah, the road's really loud right now. Oh man, we're tired.
You've had a long day.
I've had a long
really
day.
hard.
Yeah. But we were about to cross over another border. I think we're in, where are we?
Georgia.
Georgia. And we're about to go into Alabama. You'll never believe where we're stopping for lunch. You'll never believe it.
The best place on earth.
This is like a theme park.
It's not Disneyland.
It's like a theme park to us, I think, on this trip at least.
It's true.
This is our third time or fourth time? I think fourth.
I've lost count.
I think it's our fourth time going to
Buc-ee's!
Buc-ee's. What's wrong with us? Going to Buc-ee's.
The greatest place on earth.
Is it though?
Well, it's the greatest gas station.
There you go. I'll give you that. Here we come, Buc-ee's. Got the goods. We got my favorite, what's this called? Chocolate pie in a cup. We got the famous Buc-ee's chips. We're just driving in the parking lot to go find a place to sit.
Yeah, we just need to get out of the fill up spot.
And we both
Sit down and enjoy our sandwiches.
got $8 chopped brisket sandwiches. Buc-ee's is not cheap, if you ask me.
No, it's not cheap.
We never get out of there for under like 50 bucks.
Okay. Booyah.
And we also got jerky.
That's for later, though.
Yeah, so, all
right.
lunchtime.
Let's eat. Best brisket ever. Use the what lane? Did she say the right lane?
I think so. Birmingham. Going to west 20? The 20 west?
20 West. Yep.
Okay,
Yes,
if you
sir.
ever go to Buc-ee's and you haven't been there before and you need a recommendation, this chocolate pie cup, it's better than any chocolate pie I've ever had.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Even the one I made?
Not better than Bob's. Any chocolate pie I've ever had to buy. Mississippi! We did it! Mississippi,
Oh.
we're here.
I'm tired.
Short and sweet.
We're here. We got our site.
We got our site. We are site number 34. Looks good. How's your level? What? Ooh. Wow. How's it look on the leveler?
Like, let's call it good. Time to shower. All done.
All done, nice and clean. Feels good.
Yes, it does. After a long day of driving, we're gonna have to find something to eat for dinner. There's not a lot of options here, so I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do. because we're also out of propane and they can't fill it till tomorrow morning. So I think we're gonna have to do meat and cheese sandwiches. I don't know. I'll take a beer. It's like, boop. So I opted for a salami, cheese, and pesto sandwich with some hummus.
I was not feeling that, so I opted for PB&J, crunchy PB, and some sour cream and onion chips we got at like a cool store in Vermont. Dinner is served, but I do have to point out the reason why that's all there.
It's because of your shopping.
If you guys could see my bed right now, it's full. It's not necessarily all my shopping, but I am bursting at the seams. I'm not gonna lie. We're literally every night moving everything from this table, everything from our beds to the table. And in the morning, I make the beds and I move everything from the table to the beds. That's reality of van life when you're on a like bucket list tour. The one thing we have for dessert tonight is Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough. And if you watched a couple of episodes ago, you'll know that we got this in Vermont at the Ben & Jerry's factory where they make ice cream. Let's see. We haven't tried it yet. Looks good to me.
What kind did you get?
I got chocolate chip cookie dough. Oh my gosh. So good. Good morning from Mississippi. We're on the road. I think we got on the road at around 6:23 this morning, 6:30-ish this morning. So Bob and I realized that we did not share day 2 stats with you guys. So let's go ahead and do that right now while we're on the road because we've got nothing but time. We started in North Carolina yesterday and we drove through South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama and then stopped in Mississippi for the night at that KOA, which, by the way, very lovely. Shower was lovely. The campsite was lovely. We took a couple of walks and it was, I don't know, just really lovely. Lots of lovelies today. Hopefully we continue that. But the miles, 657 miles. That's how many miles we did yesterday. Took us 11 hours. But within those 11 hours, we had 3 gas stops. One of them being Buc-ee's, where we grabbed a quick lunch. And yeah, so those are the stats for day 2. Day 3, we've started at 6:30-ish in the morning. We're on the road and we are hoping to get through Dallas today.
Just have another long day of driving. Texas is such a big state. We had all those like East Coast states that were nice and small, so there's lots of like small little milestones because you get to a different state all the time. But then there's Texas, which is like 2 days of driving across Texas. So
fun times.
Fun times ahead, for sure.
I just came up with a brilliant plan.
Really?
We're gonna go to, instead of going through Dallas and just like beelining it and is finding a place to sleep tonight. We're going to go to Waco, Texas, and go to Magnolia. Yay! I just made us reservations at Magnolia Table for 5 p.m. Waco, Texas, here we come. But first, we're gonna cross over into Louisiana, which I'm actually really excited for.
I have to say, the 20 through Mississippi was some of the roughest roads that I have driven on, or at least highway. There's a lot of bouncy kind of turns,
Yeah,
kind of unsettling. That was me. That was me not paying attention.
Quick stop in somewhere in Louisiana. I don't really know where we are. Bob needed gas. And Bob needed to go to the bathroom. So. Gas, check. Bucky's beef jerky.
Check. That's amazing.
We got the flavor cherry maple.
It's like going off-road.
Oh my gosh. It's so skinny. By far the worst roads we've driven on.
For sure. Feels like we're going off-road.
Oh my gosh. It's so skinny. Oh man. We're in Texas.
Yeah.
Wow. Louisiana. You just flew by. We made one stop in Louisiana for gas. And then we had to deal with Louisiana construction and roads, which were
Their roads were
not our favorite.
pretty tough shape.
Yeah.
They're not comfortable to drive on.
Nope. At least the road we took, the 20.
20 through Shreveport probably ranks as the roughest road that we've driven on so far.
And we took this thing to New York City.
New York City.
New York City. We have had some technical difficulty with our mic today, so we have a lot of video with no sound. So just so you know, we've been here.
So we're here at the Magnolia Silos. Had to think about the name for a second. And they have a bakery here. We got cookies. I got the Magnolia, or no, I'm sorry.
Silo.
I got the Silo cookie, which was amazing. I finished it all.
But we've been here for a while and we did some shopping. I made us dinner reservations at the Magnolia Table restaurant for 5 p.m. But I thought the Magnolia Table restaurant was here at the Silos. Nope, it's not. It's about an 8-minute drive from here. So if you ever come here, there, and you didn't know that, now you know.
Yeah, just remember, it's not here.
No.
This looks amazing. All right.
West. You are on the fastest route.
Okay.
You will arrive at 7:32 p.m.
I feel like off center.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I gotta sit here for a really long time, so.
I don't know that you can get comfortable, this being day 4.
That's true. That's why I take an extra second to just get right with the world. Okay, and we're off
We're off.
to see the wizard.
Nope.
We make memories. Never seen this place in the light, but
Turn right onto Memory Lane.
lots of good memories here. All right.
Turn right on Memory Lane. Then turn right onto Memory Lane. Then turn right onto Memory
Are you going down the wrong way?
I am. Oh
Turn
gosh.
right onto Memory Lane.
I have
Then
to-
turn left onto West 6th Street.
She is like, what are you doing?
I am thinking the same thing.
What time is it? Is it 7 a.m.?
Yeah. All right, so the next time we see a gas station, we need to stop.
3/4 of a mile.
So we last left you at the Magnolia Silos. After that, we went to the Magnolia table, had dinner, took a nice little break. Then we drove like 2.5 more hours to Brady, Texas. So we are basically in Central Texas. We're gonna get we spent the night apparently at their, like, I don't know if it's a city campground or what have you, but they've got it's very common at their parks for them to offer like RV hookups and places that you can stay. There are limits on how long you can stay, but pretty cool that we were able to just roll in the middle of the night, pay a small $25 fee, hook up, have everything that we need, and then we're just leaving here in the morning.
Yeah, like Bob said,
Oh.
the one we stayed at was called Richard's RV Park, I believe, and you just pull right in and go to the drop box and put $25 cash and your license plate and your name on an envelope, stick it in the box, and then just go find a spot. And I think the only risk is if there is no spots available. There was plenty. To have a dump station, we dumped our toilet, and let's see, a dump station, there was a place to put your trash. It just was a really easy thing to use. We found it on iOverlander, that app. Now it's 7 a.m. We're getting gas, we're getting back on the road, but Brady, Texas to Phoenix, Arizona, maybe today.
Well, we're all topped off, ready to go. I do enjoy the Texas roads. I am going like 65 miles an hour down a 2-lane road. I feel like I am flying, but the speed limit's 75. So, I don't know. It's kind of nice to basically be able to drive as fast as I want. So I'm enjoying that part of it.
But you don't feel comfortable going 75.
I do not like going 75 in this vehicle on these roads that I've never driven on before. They're a little rough. They're only 2 lanes, so they're not divided. And it's a little unsettling when you get passed by a semi like that, who's also going 75 miles an hour, and you're only separated by a couple of feet. So 65 feels safe and about right for me.
The camera's probably flattening this, but this is straight downhill.
This is very steep. It's kind of a little nerve-wracking, actually, because
We're going 70.
this is where gusty winds can be.
Yep. Oh, there's the picnic area.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, we're going too fast. third gas stop of the day. Bob requested
Some Thin Mint Bites.
Thin Mint Bites from Costco. We have about 6 hours left
Total.
And so we haven't decided yet. Like, we were thinking Las Cruces.
And it's 1 o'clock.
That's the problem. It's 1:24, but the problem is it's 1:24 p.m. but it's actually 12:24 p.m. Arizona time, and we have 6 hours left. So do you just book it 6 hours, pay the price today, and be home, or do we find a place halfway and stop around like 3 or 3:30 for the night? What would you guys do? Would you just drive all the way through? Or would you split it and then get up on Saturday morning, because tomorrow's Saturday, and do the rest of the trip?
I literally am driving across the parking lot the wrong way.
Oh, interesting. Anyways, that's our dilemma. We don't have an answer for.
No. Sorry, I just put something in my mouth.
What do you want? What do you want to do? 'Cause
I say,
you're the driver that won't let me drive.
here's what my plan is. My plan is to drive to the Arizona border, see how I feel, and make a decision.
Okay.
Because I'm just making so much noise.
Like, everything is like jangling.
Yeah, because I think at that point, if I'm exhausted, we can stop.
Yeah. In New Mexico. Woohoo! New Mexico! Okay, high five. One state left. One state left. New Mexico. We made it out of Texas. It only took us 2 days.
Bye, Texas. I miss you.
Bob got a Texas hat. He loves Texas. We have 389 miles to go, and it's 2 p.m., but really it's 1 p.m. in Arizona.
See, we got 5.5 hours of driving time.
5.5 hours. It's official.
Back in Arizona.
We're back in Arizona. Well,
We did it.
we did it.
We decided to leave Central Texas and drive straight home all the way to Arizona.
And we're here. We just got in. It's 6:45 p.m. We left at 7 a.m. this morning. So you do the math there. But I have some day 4 stats for you. The mileage we drove today. 897 miles. Hours driving, 12 hours, 33 minutes.
Yep, I can feel all of them.
I think we made 4 or 5 stops.
We made 4 stops.
4 stops, 4 gas stops.
Four gas stops, yeah.
With lunch. We went to that barbecue place. And then we did states, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. And we're done. We're absolutely done.
We are done.
The trip is done. This trip is done.
Yes, this adventure is over.
If you guys have any questions, I mean, over all the videos or this one, leave them in the comments below, because we will do a video where we answer all the questions, you know, that seem to be the most popular. So that's coming. And then we got some exciting things after that. So stay tuned.
All right.
But thanks for coming to the East Coast with us.
We squeezed a lot in.
We did. So it was fun. And thanks for watching our journey. We really appreciate you guys. So
until next time.
all right.
Bye, guys.